Hello.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Walk and talk, I guess.
Where are we gonna walk to?
Don't know. Don't care. Have no preference.
Oh, all right. Hello. Hi, everybody. This boy is tired. I am tired. I was actually going to take a nap this afternoon. I was going to nap from 1 to 2 because at 2 o'clock, the, what is this? The,
Exterminator.
thank you, the bug guy was coming out to do a respray. And I was feeling really worn out. So I was like, oh, I'll take a little nap, see if I feel better. Well, he texted me as soon as I lay down in bed, cancellation, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Oh no, okay. So no nap happened. But he got it resprayed, so we'll see how that does. He didn't charge anything because he's like, well, if I didn't get it right the first time, then you shouldn't have to pay a second time. Well, that was nice of you. Yeah, so got that done, and then one of the reasons I'm tired is because at about 3 or 4 in the morning, I woke up to the smell, really heavy smell of propane. Really heavy smell of propane. Actually, before I went to bed, I got a text from the neighbor and about some gunshots in the evening. So I just went to check on went outside to check on the dogs, and I smelled propane at that point too. So I turned off the propane tanks, went inside, fell asleep, woke up, 3 or 4 in the morning to this heavy smell of propane. So I went outside again and disconnected the hoses from the propane tanks, even though the propane tanks were off. And went back inside, turned on the fan, and then all the propane smell by that point had dissipated. So I'm equating to why I'm tired. But I don't know if that's really the reason I'm tired.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Holes.
Yeah.
And then.
Those are new holes.
Yeah, holes and then soft dirt. Interesting.
Yeah. So I made it a point this morning before the bug guy came out to find that new propane regulator and hoses that I purchased back in May. And after about 30 minutes of heavy searching in the carport, I found it. And took me like 10 minutes, if that, to replace it and set it all up and check for leaks with soapy water.
All good?
All good.
Nice.
But now we need to get our propane tanks filled because we're low on propane, and that's why the water heater keeps going out, because there's not enough propane pressure from the tanks because they're low.
Good times.
So, propane, and propane accessories.
Propane and propane accessories.
Well, while I'm still talking, I'll continue talking, and I finished the first layer of insulation in the ceiling. And I was able to start on the second layer, so the first layer was R30, it's about this thick of insulation batt. The next layer is going to be R15, so about half of that. So I took the remaining R30 batts that I had and I cut them in half, thickness-wise, to make them R15, and I started putting them in the bays. And since I don't have to cut around the old roof rafters, there's less cutting I need to do.
Nice.
Most of the roof rafters that I'm putting that new second layer in they are 16 on the center, so it just kind of fits right in. So anyway, so it's going a lot faster, but I'm going to be returning the 3 bags of R30 that I have left because they're $80 a piece. And I'm gonna go out and buy the R15 bags, which are half that price. So basically per square foot, it's half the price doing R15 than is R30. So save some money.
Well, and you couldn't fit another layer of R30 in there?
No, there's not. And there's gonna be some areas in the center of the room where I'm not even gonna get another layer of R15 because the way that the roof dips.
Yeah. That's okay, we'll get as much up there as we possibly can.
Yep.
And that'll make for a huge, huge difference.
Oh yeah.
Because it was literally just one layer of styrofoam, pretty much. Was there even anything else in the ceiling?
I'm trying to remember when the guys...
I don't think there was. I honestly think it was just the ceiling that was styrofoam, and there was no additional...
I think you're right. I think it was just...
I don't think there was any additional insulation.
It was just styrofoam. Yeah, there was no insulation.
And I mean, like this thick.
Yeah, half-inch thick styrofoam, which gives you an R value of like 0.5,
It was
1, something like that.
It was just bonkers. Oh, what happened?
Kinsley, come here.
Kinsley. Oh, she's eating
Yeah,
a walnut.
you don't get the walnut, girl.
I thought something was biting her.
Not good for your teeth. No, good girl.
Levi really wants to go down there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like a walnut. Chunk.
Should we just go this way up through the woods instead?
Sure.
Or we can go that way if you'd like.
I don't care.
Don't care. You pick. Wow.
I don't know. I'm thinking. I guess he can go run off if he wants to.
You're letting Levi pick. I'm so excited. Oh, Kinsley's
more excited.
Oh, he's so happy.
Oh, yeah.
He's 100% better.
He's doing much better.
Yeah, he is back to his normal self. I had a very, very busy day at work today. So many meetings and just a lot going on. It was very different because it's been kind of on the slower side, but not today. Today was very, very busy. I was very glad when I got to log off today. I was tired of sitting behind a computer. Then fed all of the chickens in the afternoon, did a little bit of a refresh and gave everyone some scratch snacks. And just double checked waters and stuff, and double checked the roosters up in Rooster Row because they are getting big.
They are getting big.
And some of them are not the sweetest. They're not mean to us, it's just they're not nice to the other roosters.
Yeah, they're ready to be processed.
Yeah.
Since we're not finding any buyers for them.
No. Every once in a while, I'll get somebody that wants a rooster. But, oh, Kinsley's digging.
Yeah, she was digging this morning up there too. There must be, I don't know, whatever is in the dirt. But yeah, she was digging this morning there too.
Interesting. Oh, now Winston's gonna go check it out.
Come on, Winston, let's go.
Levi's long gone.
Oh yeah. I like that big, beautiful oak right there.
I like how the woods look this time of year.
Yeah, so do I. I like it so much that I came back here with with some clippers, and I clipped off
the poison ivy.
The poison ivy, so it wouldn't choke it out over time. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually see through the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it when you can still see how many vines and stuff we have to take care of, but you can actually get a sense of the landscape and the terrain and how hilly and
the different species that we have in here. Easier to identify them right now.
yeah, I was thinking of bringing the lawn sweeper back here
Yeah.
and doing like a run. It would fill up super quick.
There's another nice, beautiful oak right there.
Right on the edge there.
I like my oak trees.
Yep. You even saved one that we shouldn't have.
Which one? Oh,
The pin oak?
The pin oak, yeah. Yeah, that one can go.
It's leaning, and yeah, I think there's only one tree in that little cluster that we'll save, and the rest will all kind of be cut down. We're talking about right next to the RV.
Yeah.
In front of the house. One, it'll help. Oh, there's Levi right there. It'll help with the view, so we'll be able to see the mountains from the house once the RV's moved, and then be able to also make sure there's nothing that is weak or that will fall on us.
Yeah.
And then clean up that little area. I don't know if y'all remember, but there's a whole bunch of rocks in there. And so it's kind of a really cool little area that I want to make like a little secret garden type.
Yeah. You mentioned yesterday the elderberry. Was it? No, mulberry. Mulberry. I always say elderberry. Mulberry. I think this tree right here is a mulberry tree. Because look at those leaves right there. Those look like mulberry leaves. So I think this is about where you found it, right? And it's a big. This is bigger, more mature than the one that I was all excited about. That's right over there.
Look how crazy that branch growing straight up and out of it is.
Yeah, it goes up and then around it and then over.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, those are mulberry leaves right there. And it jets all the way over. It's a whole canopy right over this little area.
Oh, there was a comment that I had mentioned dwarf mulberries in yesterday's video.
Yeah, from Digging with Deesh, right?
Yeah, and I don't know. I might disagree with that comment because the place I'm looking at, they do have dwarf mulberries and they don't require a lot of pruning and they only get up to 15 feet and they're more of a deciduous shrub. So it's Food Forest Nursery is where I've been looking and where I've been picking out a lot of the trees that we're going to get in December and March. And so I can maybe add the link in the description, but I read all of the instructions and it didn't say that it required pruning at all to keep it, only if you wanted to keep its shape, but not to keep it short, like dwarf. Yeah. So that one, I'd be curious to see. I mean, I'm sure there are other ones that you have to heavily prune. Are you not coming down?
I'm just standing here. I'm trying to see if they can see where Kinsley is.
Oh, yeah. It was pretty funny yesterday. You see her walking into the woods and she just disappeared. And she was only like 20 feet from me. And I'm like, yeah, she's good camouflage this time of year.
He's not. He sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, Levi and Winston do.
Do you not want to go get some water? Winston, you want to go get a drink? Go dip in the water?
You want to take a little dip? Dip your chest?
That's really pretty right now with the leaves in the water and on the rock faces there.
Hi, buddy.
'Tis pretty.
Yeah, the sun hitting the tops of those trees is really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh. You gonna go disappear again, Kins?
I think tomorrow I'll just be returning some things at Lowe's. I don't think I'm going to pick up more insulation tomorrow. I'll probably do a big order and just have them deliver it because it's pretty cheap.
To have them deliver it?
Yeah, with our pro account, it's like $20 to have them deliver it.
Is that a turtle swimming? Oh no, it's a leaf. Or is it a leaf?
Where?
It must be a leaf. It was straight in where the rock. It's coming this way now, but it's really hard to see it right now. It looked like a turtle. See it? It just surfaced. I think it's a leaf, a green one. You see what I'm talking about?
No, but it's okay.
Just basically in that little circular pool straight in.
This little swimming pool type thing. Got it. Yeah.
Now, yeah, it's a leaf. It's flipped it upside down, but it looked like a little turtle. I was like, oh, I've never seen a turtle in the creek before.
But this morning, when I was searching for that propane regulator, I was in the carport looking all over, and I was unzipping the back of the first electric trike that we got, because it has that storage compartment. And as I'm unzipping it, I look over underneath we have a red gate leaning up against the wall, and there's this little tiny bunny just sitting there. Just staring at me like, don't rat me out, please. Just please.
Just leave.
Just let me be. Just hanging out.
You don't want no water, buddy? You like the scratches? Yeah, and our walk back yesterday after filming, the boys found a bunny, Levi.
Oh yeah. Did he actually find it or just smelled it?
He just sniffed it.
Yeah.
He didn't get it or anything. He just. Oh, it's a good boy.
Yeah. Kinsley and Levi have good sniffers. I'm not so sure about Winston. Not as good as sniffers.
Not as good. At least not, or he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like his prey drive's probably a lot less.
Yeah, could be that too.
Because Kinsley, I think, is the best at sniffing them out, and Levi's the best at catching or spotting.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, but the two of them together, whew,
Yeah.
they can find a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they can. She gets those sticks though. She knows how to get those sticks.
Kills them. That was always my favorite thing on property searches, when she'd start tearing branches down. And it's like, who needs a goat when you have a Kinsley? And everyone's like, what's a Kinsley? Oh, it's our dog. She just likes to eat everything. That's so pretty.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it really is.
Oh, he's gonna get some water now. Water's very clear right now. He drinks so funny. He like gulp, like, oh. He's the poster child for those having rugs underneath the dog bowl.
Not quite as pretty this way.
No, it's just, I think it's like, yeah, the orange and how bright it is over there with how white the tree trunks are, and then the sun hitting the top of it, it's just really pretty. If this big cluster wasn't here, today's Thursday?
Today's Thursday.
I was like, what is today?
Tomorrow is the 1st of November.
Yeah, oh, happy Halloween for all of those who celebrate Halloween.
I can't believe it's going to be November
Yeah,
tomorrow.
that's crazy.
And we're not in the house, so I missed my goal.
Shocker.
Oh well.
We're behind schedule? What? Never.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
I mean, I shouldn't say we're not that far off because there's still a lot to do, but a lot closer.
Well, I can say a lot cleaner.
A lot cleaner, yeah. Like I actually can see myself living in there now rather than a few months ago.
Yeah.
So I think next is ceiling, then floors.
No, not floors.
Cabinets.
Yeah, you gotta get the ceiling finish done, and then either we start on the kitchen cabinets and get the cabinets in place, or we get the bathrooms going, get those finished up. And then, actually, we can't do the master bathroom until the floor's in.
Right.
But I can get the tub area done in the other bathroom. But the kitchen cabinets need to be put in place before the flooring is put in place.
Because we have floating flooring.
Because a floating floor is instead of a permanent floor like tile or actual hardwood.
Yeah, so that'll, depending on what type of floor you have, is whether or not you put it in before or after cabinets.
Right. Yep.
We were both right.
And then trim.
And then trim.
Yep. Yeah, so. All right, my arm's getting tired. We'll see you tomorrow.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.